Well, all you fellow tradespeople, this is where it's at. Today we're going to talk about working in the trades and how to get ahead in life, especially in the economy we're in today. So, a little background, I got in the trades, specifically instrument technician, 2005. Worked through two booms in Alberta from 2005 to 2008. Then there's another boom, 2009, 2014. And basically, when it's booming, that's when you make your money as a tradesperson. If it's not busy, if it's slow, you can get by, pay your bills, but you're not going to get rich. When it's booming, get in the trades, make your money, and save up so you can invest it, real estate, stocks, whatever. If you're just planning to get rich working in the trades, good luck. It's not always busy. Sometimes you go for weeks, months, years without much work. So when it's busy, you can make over 100 grand. When it's slow, you make half. So this video kind of talks about work in the oil field and where I'm at today and how I got there. So I worked as labor, basically oil field labor in a shop for 2 years, and I realized the guys next door were electricians and they were making way more than me and working half as much kind of deal. Why? Because they were getting paid twice as much and they're electricians. But if you want to go that route, that's fine. Someone once told me, though, electricians are like a-holes. They're everywhere. So 90% electricians work in the construction industry. So what happens when it slows down? All these electricians are knocking on your door looking for work. So anyways, that's fine. Get into a specific trade that's kind of unique and you'll have lots of work for the rest of your life. So instrument technician specifically, got in the trades at 23. I'm 34 now, so I've been in the trade about 10 years or so. And basically as an instrument tech, I have another video up. I'll put a link to it. It describes what an instrument tech does. But it's not so much what you're doing in the trades, it's what you do with your money afterwards. So we'll get into that more in a few minutes. So basically, in Alberta, started in the trades. Oil patch picked up. The price of oil spiked at 140 in 2008. Life was good up until that point. Went to school back to back in the winter during 2008. So it came out in 2009. Things started to pick up again. Rode that wave till 2014. It crashed out. Then I was able to land a job Vancouver Island in Victoria, working at an educational facility, and pays about 50% of what the oil field was at its peak time, but at its lowest time, it pays higher. So a median wage of, say, around 60,000 a year is actually not too bad. If you want to make 120,000 a year working in the oil field, good luck. You can do it for a few years, but then there'll be another depression, crash, recession, whatever you want to call it, and you'll be back to ground zero. So the fact of the matter is, you want to get in the trades when you're on the upswing. When the economy's on the upswing, you get in, you make your money, and then you go either find a maintenance job or do something else, or invest your money and go down that route. So basically now this video is helping to educate younger trades type individuals and talk about the economy in BC, and Canada in general is picking up again. So despite the low price of oil, Canada has kind of turned around. The unemployment rate's dropping. Things are looking good, especially here on Vancouver Island and Victoria. The construction industry is booming. They plan to work for the next 3 years. Everybody's trying to move here. Prices of houses are skyrocketing. There's nothing for sale. If you can find a place to live, you're 18 years old, 19 years old, get into the trades. You can become a journeyman by the time you're 24 or so, or younger, 23. If you're really ambitious, get in the registered apprenticeship program. You can basically become a journeyman by the time you're 20, and then you can bank cash, and then by the time you're mid-20s, if you want to go to university, by that time you have a good idea what you may or may not want to take at university. If you go to university right out of high school, chances are 75%, statistically speaking, university graduates drop out by the time they graduate. So if you wait till you're 25, you're not going to have $100,000 of student loans to pay off because you're going to have banked cash that's going to pay for university education. So if you really want to get ahead, start a trade when you're young, especially now the Canadian economy is on the upswing. Get in the trade, bank your cash, invest in real estate, sell that property in a few years. You don't pay any capital gains tax. It's all tax-free money. You take that 100, 200 grand you make, you go buy another property, do that a few times, boom, you're sitting pretty. You have a nice property. It's half paid off already because you did a few real estate transactions already where you didn't pay any tax, and life is good. As a tradesperson, making over $100,000 a year, you're in the top tier trades bracket, or the top tier income tax bracket, or whatever it is nowadays. I think it's around 46% when you get up there. So just keep that in mind. The more you make, the more you spend. The more you make, the more taxes you pay as well. And then you support the people of the socialist economy that love Justin Trudeau and love all the social programs he provides. But that's the fact of the matter is we live in Canada and we get free healthcare. So there's a trade-off there. So I'm kind of getting off here. We got a million other topics we could talk about. Fact of the matter is, like I said before, trades are good, but don't expect to be busy all the time. There was times where I waited for 2 weeks for a phone call. And then you hear about the guy that's below you, or maybe has done some substandard work. They needed a guy right away. They'll call him. So it's not always fair either. You can be the top tier tradesperson, and sometimes you get shafted, just like anywhere else. So trades are good. Real estate's better, but you need money to make money. So I'm kind of ranting on here. This is just kind of opening discussion and whatnot. Life's good here in Victoria. If you got questions, comment. I'll try and figure out how to post a link to my other, or you can look up my other videos. And that's it for now. We will talk to you guys later.